there, welcome to my channel. I just want to start off this video by saying thank you to everyone who has supported this idea from day one, who has heard my rants and has seen my tears about putting all my hard work into this. I know it is my first video and it's not going to be perfect, so this is a warning to my viewers that there are going to be a couple things where you're going to be like, just look into the camera, girl, just look into the camera. I will be getting better at this. And if you have any ideas of more videos, hit a girl up and let's get this video started. Okay, to start off this makeup look, I'm going to prime my face. I use the Fenty Beauty primer. I put some on my hand, let it warm up, mix it up a bit, and then start applying it to my face. Okay. So as that's starting to hit my skin, I'm going to start thinking of what I want to use for foundation. Obviously, everyone's obsessing over the Fenty Beauty foundation, and I have been raving and been using for the past couple months now the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Foundation, or Photo Focus. So of course, to start off, I'm a super handsy, and this probably sounds gross. I love doing things with my hands when it comes to makeup. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty, shake it a bit, put that on the back of my hand, and then I use my middle finger, and if I'm looking to the side, because I have a mirror right next to me, and just put that kind of more on the outsides of my face. And then I'm going to get the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I'm in the color 240 in the Fenty Beauty, and in Wet n Wild I'm Golden Beige. So they're not too different. It's just, as you can see, the Fenty Beauty is a little bit more of an orangey color. So you kind of want to do this a little fast so that the foundations don't dry up. And I just start to blend, and I get a damp beauty blender. I've been loving the nude, and then I'm going to start to blend. So I like to kind of lift my hair and make sure I get into my hairline so everything looks blended. And then I like to get my eyelids. I have very veiny eyelids, so I like to go in there and give it a little pass. Now, what I'm going to do is, I also have the Wet n Wild in Cream Beige, which is a more cool tone color. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of contour with this color and go back to cream. Now that I have blended, I'm going to go now into my concealer. I use the Tarte Shape and Tape in the color light to medium. Kind of do a triangle on my face. Down the bridge of my nose. I like to do a little top of the lip, I don't know what it's called. I like to do my chin. Okay, so now we're going to contour our face. And then I'm just going to make a little, I'm going to do the forehead. So I like the finished product. It gave me a little bit of warmth in my face, but it didn't make me look too orangey because it is a warm tone color. So now, after that, what I like to use, I like to bake very minimum. I use the same beauty blender as I was just using all over my face. And I get my Mercier translucent powder, where I just concealed. I do it right under where I contoured, just to clean anything that's right under and just to make it sharper. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows. I like to first brush. So now I like to get Anastasia Beverly Hills, of course, the brow definer, and I'm in dark brown. Let's connect these little hairs. So I do kind of very feather-like strokes, make them look a little bit like hair. Then I look away, I look up close. So the eyebrow that takes me the longest is this eyebrow. Doesn't grow the same. And I also don't like when they look too bushy. So if I were to keep going and going, filling them in, I would look like a crazy person. So now, before I do my eyes, I like just to get, it's Natural Beauty, can't tell you what size or where this is from. I just like to kind of set in my eyes with the translucent powder. I like to now take off what I just baked. So now you could already see the sharpness right there. I'm going to be using a couple different palettes to get the brown look, since this is all glitter eyeshadow. So I'm going to be mixing from the Master Palette by Mario, Modern Renaissance, Tarte and Bloom, and Tarte Pro. So I did my right eye off camera, and now I'm going to do this look on this eye. So after I set in my eye, I went ahead and I went in with Luna with my B Delum Tool 776 brush. And I started just to place this in the middle. Okay, and then I went into my Master Palette by Mario, and I went into the Violetta. Then I went into my Tarte palette, and I went into the color Edgy. And these are all just different kinds of browns. Then I went in to the Anastasia Modern Renaissance into Cypress Umber, I guess it is. Then I got my primer water from Smashbox and a flat end brush. I'm using the Naked either 2 or 3 brush. I believe it's 3, the flat end. And I went ahead and got into my ColourPop palette, into the color Can't Stop. And I started to pat. And just to give it a little bit more color. I went in the same palette and I went into Sparkler. And just to help with putting on fake lashes, I like to just line my top lid with eyeliner. Now I'm going to put some mascara on my eyelashes. I'm using the Great Lash in Very Black. I'm going to be trying the Tarte Pro lashes. I have two different. I have Flirt and Goddess. I believe I'm going to be using Goddess. So these are the lashes. And then I just like to go ahead and grab them by the ends and move them like that so it can be rounder and easier to put on. And now I'm going to be using the House of Lashes eyelash glue. I'm going to give them a little time. And I'm going to just bronze up my face a bit. I'm going to be using the Hoola from Benefits. These are one of those that, and their blush Dallas that I got around 2 to 3 years ago, and I would not try anything else. So I'm going to be going into my Bdellium Tools brush in 942. I'm just going to be bronzing up pretty much everywhere that I contour. And my chin, I like to sometimes go over where I put translucent powder so it doesn't look too harsh. Then I'm going to go with the same brand. I'm going to go into 964 and get Dallas. So now I'm going to put on my lashes. Okay, so now the best part of it all is highlights. Of course, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Hustler Baby. So it is duo, but I like to use Hustler Baby the most. So I'm going to get my fan brush from Morphe. It is in M310. I like to highlight under my eyebrow. Then I like to do it little parts of my nose. I like to do it all over pretty much. I guess this would be the top of my nostril. So anywhere I turn, I'm highlighted. And then just very low down the bridge. Little top of my lip. I'm going to be going into the ColourPop palette and get Sparkler and add that to my inner corner. And get a little bit of Luna and put it under my eye. Put mascara on the bottom. And I'm going to be taking the NYX Abu Dhabi. There's another one that I found 2015 and I just do not let go of. And then I'm going to set my face. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 2. It is a makeup setting spray. It's long lasting and moisturizing. So as I'm letting that dry, I'm going to be going into the Fenty Beauty Holiday Collection, into the gloss that is Spacesuit. And I'm just going to be putting this on top. And now this is the final look. I just want to say thank you for even watching to this point. I hope that you learned something. If you have any ideas or any requests on videos, Q&As, videos with my friends, more makeup looks, reviews on certain products, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.